Is that all I wrote?
Yeah, you said, hey, you're cute. And then I saw...
There's no way you can pull that up.
And
that's what he did.
And this is who I saw when you said, hey,
That's
you're cute.
the photo.
All right. How we met?
How did we meet?
I noticed you the other day, but I'm so awkward, I just walked the other way. You independent like your dad, but got your mother's face.
He was in Colorado. I was still in the valley. We watched Clueless. Clueless? Can we get Clueless logo?
She loves
Then
Clueless.
you know.
She thinks it's a documentary.
It's real life, guys.
As if.
When somebody is just genuinely themselves, when they're just no guard and they let you see who they are, that is the best feeling. And that's what our relationship was built on, is just being completely transparent and honest with each other. And the day I got back to California from Colorado, I took you out on a date. Like the day that I drove in, I went and picked you up in the valley. I took you to the Mute Math concert.
Yep. So I think we did this for like 3 months. For some reason, like I had a feeling he was gonna propose, which is like crazy thinking because it's like, we had never talked about it. Why would he just randomly propose one day? And he did. He proposed that night.
I was driving her to the valley. We're driving on the 101. The conversation was going something like, well, I'm ready when you're ready, which was crazy because we had only been dating for like
3 months.
3 months, 4 months, barely 4 months if it was like 4 months in one day, right? I'm ready when you're ready. And so I decided to pull over to the side of the 101 freeway right there. There was an exit going that way. The freeway's going this way. I pull over at the exit sign. The car is at an angle. I get out and I go open your door and I get down on my knee and I ask you to marry me. Like I was shocked that she actually said yes, and I said, okay, I gotta get out of the road before we get hit. And I drove back around. That was the craziest feeling, like driving away.
'Cause we both know this is not the way you talk to just a friend. I won't miss my chance. I know you might break me if I say what's on.
And then within
It was 11 months we were married.
11 months we're married. Hence, foolishly rushing in.
When you first start shooting weddings, filming and photographing, you think it's about your skill. You think it's about how good you can take photos, your exposure, your settings, your video. But in reality,
it's important, but
absolutely. But you soon find out one of the most important things about being a photographer, being a videographer, is how you make people feel. Can you be yourself? Can you just let your guard down and just be who you are? Because when you're that way, then couples will be that way with each other.
like I know that we have focused so hard on like just being our authentic selves from like email when Bryce just like inquire to when we finally meet them on FaceTime and in person.
Yeah, when you're in person or when you're talking to them in an email, or that is the most important thing about your business, just how you make people feel. But the coolest thing about being a husband and wife team is that
we feed off of each other's like energy, and then just like we get to bounce off ideas off of each other, and it's like he sees something and then I'll see something else, and it's like totally epic, and they'll combine somehow. The vibe you're giving off that day, like it's so important because it sets the tone for the entire shoot. Same on a wedding day, like anytime you're shooting in general.
I know my favorite part about being a wedding videographer is I get to work with you. I get to travel with you. I love that we get to build a life together. I mean, it's tons of fun watching you grow. I realize this year that my favorite thing is watching her grow. Watching her become a professional and like become better at what she does. And she's amazing at what she does. I'm so proud. But we want you guys to know about us. We want you to know how we met, and we want you to know why we're called Foolishly Rushing In, because we hold nothing back from each other. And we met, and then 4 months later we were engaged, and 11 months later we were married. We were crazy about each other. Although that is pretty crazy, it's been the best choice ever. And we want couples that they just hold nothing back from each other. They're just crazy, foolishly in love with each other. They jump all in.
So if you're bride watching, if you're a photographer, videographer, say hi.
Yep. So message us if you have any questions at all. We're bored.
Bye.